Brothers and sisters, I'm going to read this letter in support from the president of SEIU Local 1000, Yvonne Walker. She's the president of over 120,000 members in the state of California, so it's a big body. Okay, this is in support for BART members, SEIU Local 1021, If We Strike. The members of SEIU Local 1000 stand solidly behind our brothers and sisters at BART. We are all affected in our jobs by the current state budget crisis, and all the people of California are paying the price for financial mismanagement by a few at the top. BART riders are paying it in the form of higher fares and reduced service that were fast-tracked by management. The same management that refused President Obama's offer of economic stimulus funding to help with operating expenses. Yet somehow, there's more than $3 billion earmarked for new trains and another $500,000 for an airport connector and millions more for other construction projects. Management has already closed off the possibilities for a peaceful end to contract bargaining, which means they're squeezing the public from both sides. Squeezing riders with fare hikes and workers with demands for concessions. California's unemployment rate just hit a historic 11.5%, and Governor Schwarzenegger's proposed budget cuts would increase that by another 2%, including thousands of state worker jobs. But President Obama has made clear that there can be no economic recovery without both creating new jobs and preserving existing jobs. Fair and reasonable negotiations are the key to accomplishing that. The beneficiaries will not just be BART's thousands of workers, but the 350,000 people who ride BART every day. That's a letter by Yvonne Walker. I just wanted to let you guys know, I was at the ATU rally at 11:30 in Snow Park, and I didn't prepare a statement, but I wanted to represent, I wanted to let them know that we stand strong. I don't know how many of you guys caught Matir and Ross. We had a little blurb in their column yesterday, and he was talking about some stuff that was leaked out in the negotiations, and that there's rumblings of the unions having a split. The ATU is driving a hard bargain, and SEIU wants a quick settlement. He said there's rumblings. Well, brothers and sisters, they've got it all wrong. There's rumblings, all right. It's rumblings of a giant rising to its feet. We do the work. 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 We do the work.
We depend every day on transit to get where we need to go, to work, to school, to the hospital, everywhere. And you get us there in a manner that's safe, that saves us money and saves this planet.
That's right.
Our livelihoods depend on you, and for all your good work and your hard work, you deserve respect and a fair contract. Yet we do not see the BART board or the BART management respecting you, and we do not see them honoring its workers or its riders. They are putting politics over people. The board just voted to increase fares. It's a system that's already too expensive for a lot of working people. At the same time, BART just voted to borrow money to invest in a $500 million extension to the airport. That's going to put this agency further in debt and endanger its ongoing operations maintenance in the long term. Not give up on you in your fight for a fair contract.
We stand up here today and come in unity. We are strong in numbers. We are in this together and we will fight. We worked hard to get what we have and we're not going to give up that easy. So we are not going down without a fight. We stand here, we stand strong, we stand behind you, you stand behind us. That's how it's going to be. Let's let the public know, let's let the district know who really runs this. They don't run this, we run this. We are out there every day. We are the ones that's dealing with the public, everything. In their case of emergencies, who are they going to call? They're not going to call BART management. That's right. So what I'm saying is that, we come strong and we are here. We're one union, not three separate unions, we're one. We are labor, and we are going to get through this.
Or should I say a stimulus, because we're not seeing none of that. And as a matter of fact, I think I smell a rat. Somebody got a secret stash account in the back. Y'all found money to pay for the Hayward fire. Y'all found money for $4,000 in bonuses prior to asking us, of course, to be your recourse out of this deficit. Y'all got $522 million sitting up somewhere for a new people mover to get you from here to there. We already got one of them and it's working just fine, but somebody has a vivid memory of Disneyland and a little too much time on their hands. There's a thin line between train operator and manager. Oh wait, no it ain't. They can't do what we do. They can't run BART without ATU and SCIU.
I just want to take a minute to thank all of you for participating and given the opportunity to represent all of you unions at that table. I want you to know that in spite of all of the lies and mistruths that you're hearing from outside sources and in the media, that we, the negotiating team, are focused, driven, and determined to bring you the most fairest possible contract that we can. Thank you very much.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
So I'm past Vice President and Present Chief Steward of Concord Shop, Manuel Vega.
Everybody tells me to keep it short. Keep it short as possible.
All right, man.
All right. We all know that for the past 2.5 months we've been fighting. We've been fighting the management team, but we've also been fighting the board of directors. They don't seem to get the message. So what I got to say is one thing. I got to ask the public, do they know at 4 o'clock in the morning who's cleaning these stations? At 5 o'clock in the morning, who's running these trains to get prepared to pick up the passengers? At 12 o'clock at night, who's working these rails to make sure that they're safe? And how safe can we get it? Unfortunately, our brothers and sisters in New York had an accident. And unfortunately, that's the reason why we want the inspectors in this doggone union. So what we need to do is stay together. And I'm telling you right now, ATU and ourselves are bound together for the rest of our lives. One more thing. I want to tell everybody here that this negotiating team is together. And we are not dividing. And we are not going to allow the district to put any kind of wedge between anybody. Thank you very much.
What do we